All right, again with Fever head coach Pokey Chatman. We got to know you a little bit earlier this morning. Let's talk on the court. How do you think your style meshes with what the Fever were previously doing?
Well, I think it's a perfect match. You know, the last couple of years, Stephanie has really emphasized the pace. And I think that's made Indiana Fever a lot more difficult to defend because they're athletic, they're fast, they play hard, it involves so many more people. So we're going to continue in that tradition. And if you look at the numbers, they've always been a good team in a half court. We'll add a few little things, tweak it a little bit, maybe a little bit more demanding defensively. You know, I was talking to someone, I'd like us to be top 3 defensively, and it's not hard to do if you just emphasize a few things. But the hunger is there, the leadership is there, the expectation's there. I'm looking forward to just enhancing that.
You mentioned the defense as one area you'd like to maybe adjust. Just generally, how do you go about when you come to a system that has a lot of positives already in place, not changing too much, but at the same point having your own imprint?
It's not about adjusting, it's enhancing just specific areas. And I'll tell you, one area is transition defense. That's a big part of, the shot clock, and that's an area where we can improve. And that will make everything else a lot better. And also the last 4 seconds of the shot clock. We've been great in between. So I think just those 2 areas, so that's not changing the scheme. That's not overhauling anything. That's just emphasizing a couple of areas that's doable. So it's little bitty tweaks like that.
Tamika Catchings, of course, playing in her final game a few months ago, but this roster pretty strong from top to bottom. When you look at it, what do you see?
Well, I look at an organization that has the championship caliber mentality, an organization that Catchings has left her imprint on, a point guard that's 8 years in, that's been an all-star, that's hungry, that's ready to take that leadership role, married that to a post player like Elena Larkins, undersized, but the heart explodes out of her chest. And she's always making herself someone that you're not going to forget about. And then there's a lot of players in the middle, from the young players to Coleman coming here and last couple of years. So I'm excited about the possibility of watching this group continue to grow.
Breon talked a moment ago about the fact that you were a former point guard and getting to work with you. I assume the feeling is mutual there on getting to work with a player like Breon January.
It is. I got to work with Breon at USA Basketball for about a nanosecond. It was a nice tease. But watching her, and I think what makes her so valuable, and people don't talk about it, is she plays both sides of the basketball. A lot of times when people talk about point guards, they're only talking about their assist-to-turnover ratio, which is, I like that as well. But she affects the defensive side of the floor so well, and that enhances the entire, system of play.
Coach, congratulations again. Best of luck moving forward.
Thank you. I appreciate it.